Hi, we're here with Roxanne and Lou with DBR Interiors. Thank you for coming, and
You're
just
welcome.
want to tell us a little bit about your business and what you do.
Well, DBR Interiors is a full-service interior design company. Lou Walter is my partner, and we not only stage homes, but we do interior design for our own individual clients.
Okay. Well, I know we've benefited a lot from your staging. Tell us a little bit about that and how that benefits the seller.
Well, first we usually go into a home, an initial appointment, and give them a consultation on what they can do, or we can provide services for them to update the home to where it looks like it's been cared for and well maintained and has been updated and will appeal to most people.
Okay.
And then from there, if they need more help, if they're moving out and they have no furniture, we'll provide furniture for up to 120 days and arrange the house and accessorize the house so it looks like a showplace.
I think a lot of people, you accumulate so much over a lifetime, and if you've been in a house for a long time, you know what I mean. And so one of the big things that we suggest to people is to declutter and to really start paring down and making the house just have a nice, open, clean look so that you can actually see the space, see the architectural features of the home. You don't want it hidden by heavy window treatments, and you don't want to hide your fireplace with a big piece of furniture. You don't want to walk into a room and be walking right into the back of a piece of furniture. So those are things that we help with: furniture placement, maybe updating colors that appeal to the current marketplace, and really helping that buyer get that house sold in a timely fashion.
I think both of y'all have said the same thing twice, which is appeal to today's buyer. Because
Correct.
today's buyer, they want a home that's ready to move in.
They
Is
do.
that what you're experiencing?
Yeah,
Yes.
They don't want to have to do a lot of work.
Both people are usually working, and it's not like it used to be. There's not in the home often enough. They need to spend time with each other and not
Working on the house.
working on the house.
And I think
And sometimes it causes conflicts too.
it does. And you know, today's buyer is much more savvy, I think. I think we can thank channels like HGTV and that kind of thing to really educating homeowners. And they're looking for a move-in ready home.
I think HGTV is good and bad because sometimes people have expectations of a home and what a home should be like that's not necessarily real.
Realistic.
Realistic.
They think it just happens in a snap, and it
And-
doesn't.
And it doesn't, because y'all work really hard at what you do.
We sure do.
Staging and then also interior design. So tell us a little bit about that too.
Well, I've been in interior design for many years here in Greensboro. I went to UNCG, and Lou
And I went
as
to
in
High
High
Point
Point.
University.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just joined forces about 4 years ago. I was doing staging work, had started doing more and more staging because there was more of a demand, and Lou was also doing staging. And we thought, well, if we combine our forces and combine our inventory, we'll be able to do bigger and better jobs.
Yeah.
Plus, we have fun working together.
It's more fun having a partner.
It is fun.
It is.
It is fun. Yeah.
It's fun to bounce your ideas off of somebody else too. Every once in a while, you just draw a blank on something, and it never happens that we both do. One of us will come up with an idea.
Yeah, two heads are better than one.
They are. That's always the case. Why is it important to stage a home like an open floor plan home?
Well, you know, open floor plans are very popular right now. I think a lot of people really are looking for that. But they get into that space, and maybe they're coming from a smaller home, and they're like, where do I put my furniture?
Yeah.
And so that's one way that we can actually stage that room and show them how to make a warm and cozy room, where it doesn't maybe have a lot of walls, but it's just through furniture placement.
Right, we sort of define the space by placing the furniture and showing the function of the room and how traffic flows. On the other hand, we stage houses that are not open floor plans because it can show somebody that's looking for an open floor plan how walls can reflect light and make cozy corners, and a house that probably wouldn't sell without furniture in it, we can go in and put some extra lighting in it if it's dark, because that's the problem with a lot of closed rooms is the lighting
It's dark,
is
yeah.
dark. There's not enough light coming through windows and that type of thing.
Especially if you don't have overhead lighting, it's really important to have some type of lighting in there. You don't want to show a home and have the rooms be dark. People don't like dark rooms.
And
Okay.
it limits the times you can show the house if there's no overhead lighting and the house is not staged.
Yes, because people go in and they flip on a light and nothing comes on,
Right.
then what do you do?
And then also it's important to stage maybe long, narrow rooms that people may not be able to envision. Where am I going to put my TV? Where is my sofa going to go? And some homes may have smaller bedrooms or master bedrooms, and we can show that you really can get a bed in there with nightstands and a dresser, and kind of let that buyer see that the
And
furniture
I've had
can
that
go in
a lot
there.
where we go into a room and they're like, my bed's not going to fit in there. I said, yes, it will, and we actually measure it out. So it would be much easier to have it already
show
staged
that.
to show that it's
Exactly.
always the case. Is there anything else that you can think of that is good for the consumer to know about design and the homes for today?
Well, I think basically staging is a good idea to begin with, not to wait till your house has been on the market 6 months, which is what we go into a lot of times.
We
And
do run into
It does make
that.
a huge difference. I mean, most of we've had houses that have been on the market for 6 months, and we staged it, and it's been less than a
Smells
week.
just like-
Yeah. And it's been less than a month or less than a week most of the time. That's the majority of our problems, but if they stage it right up front, which a lot of houses do, especially guys that do this very often, that flip houses, they know how important it is, and the houses are on and off the market a lot of times in less than a month.
Yeah, Karen, I think one thing to remember is that you sometimes only have one chance to connect with that buyer. And buyers are looking at homes online. So imagine looking at a home and you see 4 walls and a floor and a ceiling. Imagine looking at that same room that has been professionally staged and has that wow factor. You're going to be much more inclined to go visit that home.
Yeah.
It's just going to I think it's going to showcase that home
Okay.
more so.
And the one other thing, since you mentioned picking houses online, when we stage, we think about where they're going to take the picture from, what angle they're going to take the picture from, trying to leave it open and kind of aimed toward that picture.
To make the room look bigger, more inviting.
Right.
Yeah.
And also to look at the style of the home, not only the exterior but the interior, and then marry the furnishings and the accessories that we use to that home.
Well, I know y'all have done a great job for me and a lot of the
Thank you.
homes we sell, and we're very appreciative, and thank you for taking your time.
Thank you, Karen.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.